Wonders of the First is positioned to be something that can be special.
I've shipped more than 50 games. This is the best launch day I've ever seen.
Start ripping them.
The first Shattering launch event for Wonders of the First has come and gone, and with it a whirlwind of thoughts are rushing through my head. The energy and emotion in that room was palpable, as if we were witnessing the birth of something truly special. If you were there, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But for those who weren't in attendance, how can I possibly describe just how special this event truly was? I guess the best way is to start at the beginning and take you on that journey with me. When I first stepped off the plane in Columbia, South Carolina, I wasn't really sure what to think. I headed over to the company offices in the days leading up to the event, and I was nervous and anxious, but all of that melted away as soon as I met the team. It became obvious right away that everyone involved in this game was just as passionate about games and collectibles as I am. And there was so much excitement in the air at the thought of finally releasing Wonders of the First. And it wasn't because of profit margins or returns on investment, it was because they poured everything they had into a game that they truly believed in, and now they finally got to show it off to the world. As the day went on, more and more product continued to line the walls, just waiting for its chance to get into the eager hands of Kickstarter backers. And everyone from the interns all the way up to the design team pitched in, working together to get everything loaded up for the event. I got to end that day by hanging out with Mike Hatcher, the Magic historian himself, and watching him crack his very first packs of Wonders of the First. Shortly after, followed by the infamous tea incident. If you're curious, you'll have to ask him yourself. But getting to sit down and watch Brian Tinsman, the design lead for Wonders of the First, teaching the Magic historian and all of his friends how to play the game for the first time, was such an incredible experience. I left that session feeling like I made new lifelong friends, and I was more than ready to get this event started proper. Friday, March 21st, kicking off the first Shattering and an entire weekend of events. I arrived at the Marriott in Columbia and quickly made my way over to the event space. But along the way, I noticed something incredible. Brian Tinsman, the design lead for Wonders of the First, and also a former Magic the Gathering design lead, was sitting down with a bunch of players and playing a game of Magic the Gathering. And even though I was incredibly excited about Wonders of the First, it was so refreshing to see the creators of this game put the players first and be willing to actually sit down and play a competing game at their own launch event. That moment alone made me realize that their hearts were in the right place and that this game absolutely deserved all of the love and respect it was about to receive. But there was still an awful lot of setting up to do. The rest of the night would consist of a meet and greet with the members of the team and a buffet dinner, followed by a special surprise at the end of the night that would involve the very first cracking of packs for this game. The line started to grow as people flooded into the room, but I realized one thing was missing: a play kiosk, so people could sit down and learn how to play the game or watch others do so. So I took it upon myself to make that happen. And while everybody mingled and chatted up the design team, I was busy showing people how to play the game. I was just too excited to get my hands on it finally. And there were an awful lot of people that felt the same way. Once the dust settled and everyone checked in, that's where the real insanity began. The breaking games. And I'm not gonna lie, I've never had so much fun cracking product in my life. So here's how it worked. All of that Kickstarter product that people had previously purchased, that was all coming tomorrow on Saturday. But tonight, for one night only, you could purchase additional product that was left over from the Kickstarter. And they gamified it, so everybody was allowed to buy 6-pack bundles. And if you were lucky enough to pull one of the OCMs or orbital color matches out of one of your packs, you were automatically entered for free to crack 6 packs from one of the coveted Phoenix Quill boxes. This was a special booster box of 30 packs that was guaranteed to contain a Phoenix Quill, which is basically this game's version of a Black Lotus. So many people pulled so many crazy cards out of packs that night, but it was nothing compared to the sheer insanity that would ensue on Saturday. And as I took in those final moments of the evening, I knew that what was coming was about to hit like a nuclear bomb. The second day started off with a bang as they hosted their first ever sealed deck tournament. Spots sold out almost immediately, but luckily yours truly managed to snag one. And as everybody crowded around and opened their packs, trying to strategize and build their decks, there was a feeling of anticipation and camaraderie that I haven't felt in quite some time. And even though I got edged out of the finals, I did take 3rd place in that tournament. And the finals match itself was absolutely nuts, with Sneaky Joe pulling out the win by, well, being Sneaky Joe. And in turn winning some absolutely crazy prizes like this 1 of 3 in existence Emma playmats, and a special champion foil stamped alternate art version of the first. With the sealed tournament out of the way, it was finally time for the main event. People lined up as the doors to the main event space opened. Everyone rushed in, eager to get their hands on their Kickstarter packages. It was finally time. But first, Jeff, the founder, and Brian, the design lead, had some things to share.
So we had the first limited tournament today, and I get to call out the winners of the top 8. Congrats to everyone who played.
Everyone that made the top 8 in the first sealed tournament for Wonders of the First was brought up to be congratulated and receive their prizes, which included a very cool, very limited Red Stooling Hunter alternate art playmat, not to mention a top 8 foil stamped alternate art card. I was honestly pretty proud to take 3rd place, but I was even more excited about the fact that the game actually worked as a sealed format, and all I want to do is play more.
First place, your champion, Sneaky Joe.
This thing is going to absolutely blow you away, Brian, and they wanted to give this to the team, and this is the based on the character proof that Jeremiah owns. And this is really cool. Oh. That is made out of individual little dots that you have to put on that thing. It is utterly insane. Wow. It is one of the coolest things I've seen.
So my name's Gabe. I'm the creative director for Shattering Comics. Some of our team is here to enjoy this event with you all. And I just gotta say, we are super excited to be here with all of you. So thank you for having us. So Shattering Comics exists because of a man many of you knew as Alpha Trilogy. To me, he was my father-in-law, Daryl Henley. This is hard. So Alpha, aka Daryl, he believed in wonders a lot. So much so that he started Shattering Comics to help expand the universe, multiverse, whatever you want to say. He saw something truly special in this world, stories waiting to be told, characters waiting to be explored. His passion was truly contagious. And working alongside him, along with his daughter, also my wife, Emma, it's been one of the best experiences of my life. So, that passion is what has brought us here today. And because of his vision, along with the collaboration with Wonders, Shattering Comics is creating canon stories within this multiverse.
I came here looking for entertainment, But what I found was so much more. A real community with real people. I found that the game had grown into something far bigger and grander than anyone had imagined. And what came next blew everyone's minds. They announced that the name of the second set is titled Call of the Stones. And not only that, but it's dropping this October.
That's it for now. Start ripping them.
The time had come and everybody started ripping into their packs that they've been waiting months to get their hands on. And I set out on a very specific mission. I needed to hunt down 3 copies of Cloudweaver constructs so that I'd have them for my deck for tomorrow's constructed tournament.
Where's my Cloudweaver construct though?
You get to pick. I don't know yet, dude. We're working on it, okay? Got some cool OCMs up here.
Show me the money!
Some for the evening. My date tonight, Paralyzed.
You found one? You found the almighty Cloudweaver construct.
2 more. It's like, what are you handing me? Is that a trap? Dude, you ready? We're about to sell another one Advantage booster pack.
You know, so far so good. Nothing big, but we're still keeping our fingers crossed. We got a few more. We're gonna see what we can do.
I don't know, you got a mouse. I don't care if it's paper, that's big to me.
This is a good one for sure.
Probably, in my opinion, my best one. I'm just a fan of the
Oh, you got a
first. She has an orbital color match in the first. And she has an even better one.
I think it's pretty good. I mean, I'm pretty happy with myself.
Dude, that's so lucky. What'd you go?
Oh, we got, I got these two.
I'm sorry. We will do better. Who signed that?
Frenchy.
Oh, because of the cut?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I got some fun things. Nothing serialized, but some really awesome things. I got little sun sand gold scale, so beautiful. These borderless ones are so fun.
Gold scale.
That one is just freaking awesome.
That card's really good. Oh, look at that.
Those are my big 4 hits, and
You
then
even got Aetherian.
and then this is probably my favorite one I've hit so far. 25 out of 25 next to Void Child OCM.
The Dragon Box rips are insane. Like the fire that comes out of them, even compared to the Kickstarter.
Yeah, I don't really belong.
Yeah, the Dragon Box are it's nuts. It's almost a little too much. They look bananas. Yeah. What are you hoping to hit?
More Mold Warriors. It's my favorite card.
Really?
Yeah, I just like mushrooms.
And you just opened it?
Yeah,
lying to me.
No, I swear to God. I even got the formless foil.
So the foils are just
right there.
Wow.
This is the very first box.
That's amazing.
My best one OCM so far is that guy to 25.
The Sula here, great. Yeah, nice token creature there. A lot of mythics. It's been a ton of fun though.
Looks like you got some signed cards.
Yep.
What did you get signed?
Emphas, the Last Sword. And then Death Marcher Knight.
Amazing.
I got the book in 101, baby.
Oh. How are you feeling about that?
Feeling pretty pumped, baby. Feeling pretty pumped.
5 serialized.
He's got some nice ones there.
Just got a full art Shroom Walker. Not bad.
Holy sh!
That's not even a myth out here.
You got my one of one? The Capra. I'm Capricorn. That's my channel. The Capra's me. You got my one of one.
I wanted to thank you. One of the reasons I bought into this was I saw one of your podcasts on it.
Oh, awesome.
Probably the first one, because you said, I got this stuff from, I have no idea what it is or anything else, and is it as good as they say, or is it trash? Well, we're going to find out.
I got a bunch of amazing formless foils. Formless foils are the best looking cards in the set, except for stone foils. Look at that. They pop. Blue sky. Look at this sweetheart. My wife likes this one.
How tired are you right now?
Pretty tired.
But how excited are you?
Excited.
Excited to sleep.
Because
how
right now,
tired are you right now?
dude, I'm ready to go. Let's do it for another. This reminds me like Mardi Gras. Let's just go for like 7 more days.
Are you exhausted?
No, not at all. Just riding the high, maybe a little bit.
I'm feeling so good. You can feel the energy, you can feel the excitement, you can feel like you're on the ground floor of something special, something amazing, something unique. and it's a great thing to be a part of.
I was walking over to go to the bathroom, and on my way out, someone was opening up one of their dragon boxes, and I just look over the shoulder, and he flips a card, and I saw him pull a stone foil right in front of my eyes, and that was the coolest moment by far for me.
Just rocking and rolling. It's just awesome to be here. Like, we had 2 fans of the comic come up and ask us to sign the comics. I'd never been asked to sign one of the comics before, so that just that made my heart so happy, and it felt so special and so much fun.
The most surprising part was actually seeing it all come together, because in theory we had kind of an idea of what everything was going to look like, but seeing it come together has been the most surprising part for me.
It's the craziest thing you've seen pulled today so far.
Craziest thing, 2 people that were sitting back to back pulled Phoenix Quill OCMs. So there's stone foils scattered around, but for 2 of them to get hit, literally people sitting one table apart, that was pretty sick.
Day 3 was here, and it was time for the very first constructed tournament. I managed to find all 3 copies of Cloudweaver Construct for my deck, and I was so ready to go. Unfortunately, my very first opponent was Sneaky Joe, who had just won the sealed tournament the day prior. And after shutting down most of my board with Sirius Aetherblade, he proceeded to use Omnis Quantum to completely shut me out of playing cards the entire final round. I still hung in there and almost got the win just from an early stone lead, but he went on to eventually take 3rd place, with the finals being absolutely ridiculous. It was Matthew Nix up against Ben Palaco. Call Stretch versus Bendless. And Ben managed to pull that game out with a ridiculous round 7 combo, which resulted in absolutely nuking his opponent's entire board state, while also filling up his board with angels. It was a crazy thing to see, but that's a story for another time. When the dust settled, Ben was our first ever champion, using a deck that he named Cosmic Dust.
GG. Good game, man. Congrats.
And apparently his deck had even more surprises up its sleeve.
Yeah, so what I didn't get to in this game is Rage of the Ancients. So if I played that, I could double my angels. They become 12, could become 8s to 12s. And then I have a Divine Breach if I need to take out like something singular that's messing me up.
I'll be back for the next one. I'll be on the next one. That title. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make the Cosmic Destroyer.
The winners received their prizes, and the feeling was very bittersweet. The entire weekend was amazing, but now it was over. My flight home was even delayed twice, as if fate was trying to tell me that it didn't want me to leave. And we were all going home knowing that Set 2 was coming in October, and we got to do it all over again. Which means, Sneaky Joe, I'm coming for you.
Wonders of the First is positioned to be something that can be special.
I've shipped more than 50 games. This is the best launch day I've ever seen.
Start ripping them.